Hello everyone, this is Inspired Tuesday number 30 because our team at Silver Lake Dental Center believes that starting the day motivated and inspired sets up the rest of the day for success. We bring quotes to our morning huddles and it has been so positive to our team that we decided to share it with you and hope to motivate and inspire you as well. Today the topic is live with no regrets. Success is a mindset and it's only fulfilling if you achieve it in all areas of your life. So the way I try to bring success to my life is to go and model successful people. I go and pick on their brain and try to apply their wisdom to my own life. So today I'll share 3 tips from some of my role models that I follow, and I'll also bring a quote. Enjoy! Tip number 1 is be proud of your choices, not your gifts. It's our choices that defines us. I learned this from an interview with Jeff Bezos, and what he says is we all have a gift to be great at something in our lives. Some people are tall, some are beautiful, handsome, some are really good at math, some came from a rich family. This is not something that you should be proud of. What you should be proud of is our choices, because your choices is what you act on. And for him, there's like pretty much 2 choices in life, which is a choice of a life of ease and comfort or a life of service and adventure. So for him, like if you put yourself at 80 years old and you look back, what are you gonna be proud of? I bet that I agree with him that it's gonna be a life of service and adventure instead of ease and comfort. So the message in here is really to be proud of your choices and like how he decides on things. Like he put himself at 80 years old and look back into his life, and this is exactly how he decided to come into Seattle, left a really well-paid job in New York to come in and start from scratch a company that uses internet in Seattle. And he started in his own garage. So the way he did it is like, if I look back and I'm 80, am I gonna regret failing a business? No, but am I gonna regret not starting a business on internet? Yes, so let's go ahead and start it. So this is really a cool advice from Jeff Bezos. Be proud of your choices and put yourself ahead and look back to see what you're gonna regret. So you live a life with no regret. Tip number 2 is don't waste time. I bet a lot of you have heard the amazing speech by Steve Jobs before he died. I don't have here word by word, but I have the gist of it, so I'll mention part of it. What he says is, your time is limited, so don't waste it by trying to live somebody else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is trying to live by the results of other people's thinking. And don't let the noise of other people drown your own inner voice down. And also have the courage to follow your heart and intuition, because you already know what you're trying to become or what you're trying to be. And I really like this speech because I agree that we cannot live other people's life. And we even applied that to with our own team. Like for example, if we have a great employee that works up front and we're training a new front desk, we don't go and say, hey, for you to succeed, you have to become exactly like her. She's outgoing. The reason she's good is because she speaks well. The reason people succeed, in our opinion, in my opinion, is authenticity. You have to be yourself and the best version of yourself. Once you become the best version of yourself and not trying to live somebody else's life, that's when you succeed. So we try to apply that with our own team and with our own lives. And when he says, what the speech also says, don't let the noise of other people drown your inner voice. So I agree with that, but sometimes the noise of other people can be a constructive criticism, and that one I would take. If it's giving with love and it's giving with common sense, I would totally take it. That's why I even have a business coach, and I take them as a mentor. When they mentor me to change something in the behavior that they believe would be better, I will take that, because it's always good to change, but I'm not trying to be somebody else. I'm just trying to become better for myself. And that's how I apply what Steve Jobs say to my own life and with my own team. So make sure you guys also don't waste time and don't try to become somebody else. so you live a life with no regret.
The quote today comes from Zig Ziglar. Making a big life change is pretty scary, but know what's even scarier? Regret.
Tip number 3 is have accountability, no excuses. This, according to Gary Vaynerchuk, which is a great entrepreneur that I follow, he says that the biggest poison in us is regret. And it's really important to be aware how good it is to have a lack of regret in our lives. And for him, one of the best ways to do that is to have accountability and stop using excuses. Yes, because a lot of people have the excuse of this is the president, this is a bad economy, my parents have a bad teacher, I was living in a less privileged family. Whatever it is, the excuse that you use, it's not useful because the world doesn't care about your excuses. And he also say that some people may say that they care, but in reality, it doesn't matter. People don't care about excuses. So make sure to not use them. And I'll add into that is, do we regret things? Yes, I have a lot of regrets, and I'm sure everybody have something that they regret. I would have done it this way, not this way. But I don't dwell on the regret because it is past, and I'm grateful for the good and the bad things that happened because this is what shaped me and this is what developed me to what I became today. So make sure to not dwell in the past and not use excuses to what happened in your past and to not move forward with your life. So I would, if you want to really become something and you want to start something, go ahead and start your new chapter. Give it a title and go write your story. I hope you guys like the tips today from some of my role models, and I'll love to hear from you. What do you do to avoid regret and to live a life with no regret? Or what do you do to overcome regret? Please leave comments below that I love to hear from you. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
And make sure to subscribe to our Silver Lake Dental Center YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook and Instagram for more Inspired Tuesdays.